Okay, so find your seat. Oh. Again, we've got the like lovely dappledy light, which is obviously going to play havoc with the lighting on the screen. But we just have to go around that because that's how it is. And we've got the blackbird singing us through our practice instead of Sam on the piano. Just close down your eyes, find your breath. And just connecting into that lovely strong inhale and exhale through the nose. Feeling that energetic lift up from the base of the spine up to the crown of the head. Shoulders slide down the back. Back of the neck nice and long. And we're just feeling that energetic drop down into the earth. And that extension up. So you're sort of dropping down into the earth and then drawing the earth energy up through the body and feeling that extension upwards from the base of the spine all the way up through to the crown of the head. And then opening the eyes, placing the hands to the knees, and we'll just take nice big circles around the knees. Real big circles. Just waking up that lower back and the hips. Soft through the shoulders, soft through the jaw and neck. Maybe even letting the head go, rolling the energy around. And then the other way. Great, and then slowly come to a still point. Okay, you're going to step your feet underneath your knees and then flex through the toes. Taking hold of the big toes, middle finger, forefinger and thumb. So sliding the peace fingers to the inside of the big toes and then just gently lifting the feet off the mat. That's it. And lift the shoulders back. So you're just balancing on the tailbone, feeling that energetic lift upwards, so lower back lifted, shoulders back. And then begin to straighten up through your right leg. Keep your left knee bent. Just sending that right leg wide. And you might want to drop the shoulder and drop the leg a little bit wider. Ah, here we go. Light's dropping. We'll get some light on the screen now. Okay. And then gently bending through your right leg, extend the left leg over to the left. And it doesn't have to go fully straight. You might want to keep a soft bend through the knee, but drop through the shoulders, drop through the hips slightly. Lift through that lower back again. And then bend through both knees. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, extend through both heels. Lift the heart, shoulders back. Nice, long, strong, audible breaths here. Two more breaths where you are. Keep breathing for one. And gently cross the ankles. Hands come in front, step back, high plank. Shoulders over wrists. And we'll just rock back and forth on the heels. Spreading through the hands. Spreading through the fingers, engaging through the abdomen. Two more breaths here. Keep breathing for one. And drop the knees, untuck the toes. Elbows into the waist, gently come all the way down to the belly with control. Inhale, cobra pose, just lift the chest, shoulders back. And seat back towards the heels, tuck the toes under through child's pose. The downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, lightly step the right foot forward towards the hands, drop the back knee, untuck the toes, come onto fingertips. Inhale, lift the chest forward, shoulders back. So really squeezing through the outer hips, the outer right hip, drawing in towards the center line. And then tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee, step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga or knees to the mat. Inhaling up, double cobra. And press back, downward facing dog. Then inhale, left leg to lift. Exhale, step it forward towards the hands, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Squeeze through the outer hips. Stay on fingertips or palms flat to the mat. But lengthen the heart forward, shoulders back. Squeeze through the outer hips. Keep breathing the body open. Breathing length through the hips. Through the legs. And then hands to the mat, step back, high plank. Chaturanga or knees to the mat. Inhaling up, double cobra. And press back, downward facing dog. Slide the shoulder blades wide, draw up through the lower belly and press your chest back towards your thighs. Inhale, lift the heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop lightly forward to fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, reach high. Exhale, forward fold, hands find the mat. Inhaling, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, stepping back, high plank. Lower chaturanga or knees to the mat. Inhale, up, double cobra. And press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, lightly step the foot forward towards the hands, back heel lifts. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. And tuck the tailbone under. Really draw up through the lower belly, keep bending down through that front knee. And then bring the backs of the palms to touch. Drop through the shoulders. Keep bending through your front knee. Slow down through your breath and lift through that back heel. 2 more breaths here. Keep breathing for 1. And hands to the mat. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga or knees to the mat. Inhaling up, double cobra. And press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to lift. Exhale, step it through, forward towards the hands, back heel lifts. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge, reach the arms to the sky. And then again, crossing the ankles, crossing the wrists, backs of the palms touch. And drop through the shoulders. Draw up through lower belly. So front ribs draw back. So you're lengthening through that lower back. Drop through the shoulders, keep bending through your front knee. 3 more breaths here. Keep breathing for 2. Keep breathing for 1. And then hands find the mat, step back, high plank. Chaturanga or knees to the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And press back, downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, right leg to lift. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, lightly step the foot forward towards the hands, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweeping your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, take it back behind you. Inhale again, sweeping up to the sky. Exhale, reach back. 3 more, inhale, sweeping open. And exhale, reaching back. And last one, inhale, sweep, open up. Exhale, reaching back. Then tuck the back toes under, lift the heel in towards the hip and grab hold of the outer edge of that left ankle, if that's available. If it's not, Just keep reaching back, maybe even drop the foot. But where you are, I want you to roll that right shoulder back and squeeze your left knee in towards the center line. Slowing down through your breath. 2 more breaths here. Maybe even let the head roll back. Open out through the neck. Nice leaning back here for 2. Keep breathing for 1. Exhale, hands find the mat. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Come back to your crescent lunge. Exhale, reaching your left fingertips forward, right fingertips back behind you, coming to a twist. Keep lifting high with that back heel, bend through your front knee. And then reaching your right hand down the back of that left leg to the back leg. Left arm reaches up to the sky. And opening out from the front of the pelvis all the way up to the heart, to the throat. 2 more breaths here. Keep breathing for 1. Gently releasing your left hand down to the mat, right arm to lift. Open out through the heart, gaze up towards your top hand. Coming into your simple twist. Spread through fingers, spread through the breath. And then lifting your right toes, turn the right toes open to the right as you roll onto the outer edge of your back foot. Lift high through the hips, coming to your supported Vashisthasana. And then really engaging through that left leg. Inhale, right knee into your chest. Lift it off the mat, lift it off the mat. Yep, well done. Okay, so we're going to take 3 breaths here. So take a deep inhale, exhale, elbow to knee tap. Inhale to extend. Exhale, elbow to knee tap. Last one, inhale to extend. Exhale, elbow to knee, and then hands down to the mat. High plank, shoulders over wrists. Drop onto the knees. Okay. In fact, we're going to do the other side before I forget, otherwise it's going to go into another half side of a sequence. That's not a good idea. I will lose my track. Okay, let's press back, downward facing dog. Shoulders slide wide. Spread through the fingers, spread through the breath. Nice, long, strong, audible breaths here. Keep breathing for 2. Keep breathing for 1. Inhale, lift the heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop lightly forward to fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, reach high. Exhale, forward fold, hands find the mat, release. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, stepping back, high plank. Chaturanga or knees to the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to lift, reach it high. Exhale, step it forward towards the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Stay on fingertips. Inhale, reaching your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, reaching it back behind you. Inhale, sweeping forward and up. Exhale, reaching back. 3 more of these. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, reaching back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, reaching back. And last one, inhale, forward and up. Exhale, reaching back. Then option to tuck the back toes under. Lift the heel into the hip and reach the outer edge of that right heel, ankle. Or just keep reaching your left fingertips back. Dropping that left shoulder back and open out through the heart center. Maybe even release the head back if that's okay for your neck. Wherever you are, 3 more breaths. Keep breathing for 2. Keep breathing for 1. Gently releasing the hands down to the mat. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, reaching your right fingertips forward, left fingertips back behind you. Coming into your standing twisted warrior. Open out through heart center. Lifting high through that back heel. And then releasing your left hand down the back leg as you reach your right arm up and over, gaze up towards the sky. Open out through the front of the waist, keep beneath your front knee. 2 more breaths here. Keep breathing for 1. And looking forward, placing your right hand, down to the mat, left arm to lift. Coming into your twist. Okay, open out through heart center. Feel that energetic lift up out of that right shoulder. So you might even want to come up onto your right fingertips. Keep bending through your front knee and open out through the chest. 2 more breaths here. Keep breathing for 1. And then lifting your front toes, rolling onto the outer edge of your front foot, outer edge of your back foot, into your supported Vashisthasana, and still really strong through that right shoulder, so spread through the fingers, lifting out of that shoulder as you open out through the chest. And then really strong and engaged through that right leg. Inhale, left knee into chest. Exhale, tap the elbow to knee. Inhale to extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. 3 more. Inhale to extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Last one. Inhale to extend. Exhale, elbow to knee, hands to the mat. Now come onto your hands and knees. Great. So from here, you're going to slide your right arm forward. So fingertips come forward to the front of the mat, sliding your left arm underneath your right armpit and come onto your left cheek. Okay. Nice, long, strong, audible breaths here. So right arm reaches forward, stay on fingertips of that right hand, pressing through the back of your left palm. We're not trying to get a shoulder opener right now, just to get some space through the armpit, through the side waist. And then if this feels stable here, you can tuck your right toes under and lift your right knee, but keep the foot grounded to the mat. Okay. And then sliding your right hand down to the mat, just in front of the face, so underneath the elbow. Yeah. Okay, again, if this feels enough, stay here. If you want to take it further, you're going to gently lift your right leg to the sky. Yeah. And find your breath. Lovely, strong, long, audible breaths. Keep really strong here. Good and wobbly. Okay. Gently releasing that right foot down to the mat, and then you're going to slide your right foot in line with your left hand. So you're going to take a semicircle out to the right. Okay, and rolling onto the outer edge of that right foot. So feel really grounded and stable through that right leg. Nice. And then again, you might want to slide your right arm forward again to the front of the mat. Yeah. Just to get some more space through the side waist, through the armpit. Slowing down through your breath. Okay, when you're ready, placing your right hand back in front of the face, we're going to lift the chest and come and sit down to the mat. Okay, back behind you. So your left knee is bent and your right leg is extended. Awesome. Cool. Okay, from here, right hand to left knee. Inhale, left arm to lift. And just feel that extension upwards first off. Twisting the chest open, drawing up through the lower belly. Feeling that extension upwards. And then gently taking your right shoulder down towards the inside of that right knee. Left arm reaches up and over. Three more breaths here. And inhale, slowly coming back up. Okay, so from here, from here, stepping your right foot in front of your left foot and just lifting through that right hip so all the weight comes down into that left knee, and left hip. Okay, I'm all into the open twist at the moment. So your right arm is coming to the inside of that right knee. And again, left arm reaches up and over. So you're lifting again out of that left side waist. Yeah. Opening out through heart center, drawing up through the lower belly. Feeling that lovely extension upwards. And slowly coming back, crossing the hands over the front of that right foot. Inhale, extend the right heel up to the sky. And from here, again, you might want to keep that knee bent and just lift out of that lower back as much as you can, or come to a full extension, whatever works for you. Drop through the shoulders, slow down to your breath. Nice, long, strong, audible breaths here. And then inhale, right arm to lift. Lift out of that lower back. Exhale, reaching your right fingertips back behind you. So again, lifting out of that lower back to twist through the chest. Nice, long, strong, audible breaths here. Deep inhales, deep exhales through the nose. Okay, placing your right hand back behind you, place your right foot down to the mat underneath your right knee. Left hand comes back behind you, both feet to the mat, coming into a reverse tabletop. Inhale, press the hips to the sky, open out through heart center, drop the head back if that's okay for your neck. And we'll just stay here 5 breaths. Just getting some space through the front of the body. Slowing everything down. And then gently drop the hips to the mat, cross through the ankles. Hands find the mat in front, step back, high plank, shoulders over wrists. Lower chaturanga or knees to the mat. Inhaling up double cobra. And press back, downward facing dog. Slow down through your breath. So we're going to do the other side. You turn around. Okay, so come on, coming back onto hands and knees, all fours. And then you're going to reach that left arm forward, sliding your right arm underneath your left armpit and coming onto the cheek. Rolling the chest open. That's it. So you're getting space through the chest, through heart center, slowing down through your breath. Lovely, strong, long, audible breaths here. And then slowly tucking your left toes under, lift the left knee. And spreading through the fingers, especially through the back of that right palm. As you open out through the back of the neck, back of the head, back of the shoulders, and the heart. And then sliding your left hand in front of that face. Inhale, gently lifting your left leg high. We'll take 5 breaths here. Just finding that space. Slowing down through your breath. Feeling that lift up. And gently release the leg down to the mat, sliding that left leg over towards your right fingertips and then rolling onto the outer edge of the foot. So you're really rooting down through the foot. And then possibly, again, reaching your left fingertips forward to the front of the mat. And just feeling into that space, especially through the inner groin. Really allowing some space to come through the back of the heart. And when you're ready, placing your left hand back in front of the face, and you're going to lift up to a seat. Great. Okay. So, right sole of the foot to the inside of that left thigh. Left leg extended, and then we're going to come to a twist. So left hand to right knee, inhale, right arm to lift. Lift out of that lower back as much as you can. Find that space through the chest, through the heart. Energetic lift upwards. Slowing down through your breath. And then gently taking your left shoulder to the inside of that left knee, right arm reaches up and over. And just breathing a spaciousness into the body. And gently making your way back up. Okay, sliding your left foot next to your right ankle. Weight moves over into that right knee, right hip. Left arm comes to the inside of that left leg. Inhale again, right arm to circle up towards the sky. So you're feeling, again, that spaciousness coming through the right ribs. Slowing down through your breath. Slowing everything down. Relaxing through your jaw. And then bringing hands to cross that front foot, that left foot. Lifting out of the lower back as much as you can, and then begin to extend the heel forward. Maybe a soft bend through the knees, shoulders back as you lift high. Drop through the shoulders, loosen through the jaw. Lovely, strong, long, audible breaths here. And then when you're ready, inhale, left leg, left arm to lift. Exhale, take that hand back behind you, coming into a twist. Opening out through heart center. Lifting out of the lower belly. Lovely, strong, long, audible breaths here. Slowing down through your inhale, slowing down through your exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, bending through the knee, taking hold of the big toe, middle finger, forefinger, and thumb, taking hold of the other foot. Heels lift off the mat, lift the heart, shoulders back, and then extend the legs wide. Slowing down through your breath. You might almost want to lean back and look to the sky here. Dropping through the shoulders. Slowing down through your breath. Okay, when you're ready, place your feet underneath your knees. Let's take another reverse tabletop. Inhale, press the hips to the sky, shoulders sliding towards each other. Release the head back if that's okay for your neck. Nice, long, strong, audible breaths. Really press the hips high. Spread through the toes, squeeze through the inner thighs. 2 more breaths here. Keep breathing for 1. And then inhale, look forward. Drop the hips in between the hands and straighten off through the legs. Okay, inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Hooking thumbs, elbows draw out wide as you open out through the chest. Nice, long, strong, audible breaths here. Feeling that lift up through the lower belly. Heart center, opening. Then taking your hands back behind you, either taking hold of the elbows or making a prayer behind your back. And again, lifting up through that lower back, spreading through the toes and really switching on through the feet, maybe even lifting your heels off the mat. And then gently beginning to reach the chest forward. And that may be very subtle. That may be a big movement. Wherever you're at, breathe. I'm really into taking it really slowly at the moment. Really tuning into that slow, long breath and allowing the body to really drop into that space. But if you want to get right to it, that's also fine. I am not in a rush at the moment, as you might tell. Okay, 2 more breaths wherever you are. And inhale, gently lift the chest. Release the arms. And let's come into a proper forward fold. So hands either side of the legs. You might want feet together or slightly apart. I quite like, since having kids, I know you guys haven't got kids, but I've actually just sort of got into the habit of that like pregnancy yoga where the feet are slightly apart, which is quite nice, but you can also keep the feet together if you like for your forward fold. Anyway, hands either side of the legs, and then inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, beginning to lengthen the heart forward to fold. Releasing the head. And again, taking your time to drop down into this space. Really inviting in that sense of surrender into the body. Inhale, gently lift the chest, rolling up, hands back behind you, fingertips forward, point through the toes and roll the toes in towards each other. Then inhale, lift the hips to the sky, coming into a reverse eastbound stretch. Press the hips to the sky, really rolling in through the inner thighs or outer thighs inwards. 2 more breaths here. Keep breathing for 1. And gently drop down, cross through the ankles, and come and sit on the heels. We're going to take a headstand practice. So if that means just staying fully grounded with the feet to the mat, that's absolutely fine. Or if you want to follow me, going upside down, make sure you've got all the inappropriate things tucked in. All that too. Hair in the right place. Okay, and then taking hold of the elbows. Drop the forearms to the mat, interlace the fingers, open the palms, crown of the head comes down to the mat, back of the head to the hands. Slide through the shoulders as you open out through the front of the chest, tuck the toes underneath the knees. Stay here if you want, or take it further. Maybe one knee into the chest, maybe both knees into the chest, maybe legs to the sky. Wherever you are, find your breath. We're going to try for 10 breaths here. Feel really light on the head. So you might want to start to practice, if you've got a strong headstand practice, might want to start to practice lifting the head off the mat without falling over. Just very gently, not too much, not too high, but just practicing that gentle lift up and down. And oops, and try not to stack it. Okay, I'm just gonna talk you through it from there because I properly stacked it. Keep breathing. You've got another 5 breaths to go. Slowing down through your breath. And again, if you have your feet grounded, that's absolutely fine. Just breathing into that space, that grounded energy. And when you're ready, make your way down gently to child's pose. And in child's pose, you might want to keep the hands tucked in, or maybe reach the arms forward. And then when you're ready, slowly come up to a seat. Okay, we're going to come onto the back. Okay, heels to the sky. Arms out to the side, palms facing upwards. And just really breathing into this space here. I'm really enjoying at the moment this pose. And it's obviously it's still valid, it's still an inversion, but the simplicity of just lifting the legs and being at that space of receiving. Maybe even closing down the eyes. And just offering up that feeling of receiving to whatever needs to be listened to. And then when you're ready, bend your right knee and cross your right leg over the top of your left. And you're going to bend through both knees and take hold of the outer edges of both the feet, so opposite hands to feet. And then take the heels in towards the hips. You can obviously take the heels wider. The wider they go, the more intense it is. So if you've got super tight hips, dropping through your hips, you've got super tight hips, you might just want to be a bit more gentle and drop the heels a little bit further. But otherwise, take the heels wide so you've got a nice straight line from heel to heel. And then switching sides. Slowing down through your breath. Keep flexing through the toes and just breathing into whatever sensation is coming through the body. Finding that lovely spaciousness through your breath. Okay. Unraveling the legs. Inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Squeeze your knees in. Then we're going to exhale, stretch out to Shavasana. Legs nice and wide, palms facing up. And releasing down. And just really focusing in on the breath. Allowing the breath to drop. Allowing the attention to drop.